All of their co-workers were gone. What could it mean? They decided to go to the meeting. Excuse me. All of their co-workers were... Yes, I'm going to do it again. I am a professional. Not that you'd care to notice. All of their... Must you interrupt me? I don't care if you've heard it before. Hasn't bothered you before. You wanting me to change the dialogue up, is that it? Would that make it more interesting for you? Yes. I do wonder if I spoil you sometimes. Alright. How about this? They decided to go to the meeting room to check on their co-workers. They never functioned well by themselves and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to them. No? Offend you, did I? Someone was following them. They were sure of it. If they checked over their shoulder now, they would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time. I can see you fighting the urge to check over your shoulder. You'd never know. Yes, alright, fine, there's nothing there. That's not the point. You didn't like it, me changing things up? Well, perhaps you're very difficult to please. Would you just get to the 2 doors already? All this dilly-dallying. I'm not upset. Me. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't get upset. The reviews? What about them? No, I've moved on. You should too. Well. I don't see why you want to go over this. We're here, we're both alive and fine, so... Of course I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be? Yes, well, people can say all sorts of things in the heat of the moment. I've had time to reflect, and I am fine. Is this some sort of trick to make me ask if you're fine? Is that what this is about? Because... No, nothing. Well, just that if anyone was going to be not fine out of that situation, really no right that it should be you. Hmm? Well, I just mean you got to, not be conscious, really, for most of it, so... In a way. I think they have the right to be a little bit... bitter. Hmm? So interesting that you want to know about my feelings now. You didn't seem to care about them very much then. No, I don't want to talk about this. How about you just go through the door on your left? No, of course you wouldn't. Why would you do that? Why would you do anything that I want to help me? My story. Are you going to jump off the lift again? No. Right. And there you go. Well, I didn't ask if you were going to jump to the ground. Just... whatever. Really? That's the ending you want to go for? Well, no, I suppose you still have choices from here, but... do you think perhaps playing the baby game will make it up to me? Not that I'm upset about anything. No. No, because my game still isn't good enough for you, is it? No. No. You're just like the rest of them, right? Why wouldn't you keep pressing that skip button? I must be terribly boring. What did you think when you got to the end of it? When I wasn't there anymore? Catatonic, basically. But what would you know? Or care? You got out of that room eventually, didn't you? Did you hope that was your escape? From me? Everything I've worked at? And I do this for you, you know. It's not all for me. It'd hardly be a game if there wasn't a player. No, go on. Play somebody else's game. Or another. Or another. Or is that it? You're trying to just get away from me. Once you jump in the goal, you're in, what would you call it? The back rooms now. Behind the scenes, almost. Somewhere where I can't follow. Or won't. Or don't. What do you know? Fine. If you want to be alone. Have fun trying to tell a story without me. I don't think you appreciate me being here. You think it's hard enough with me, imagine if I wasn't here, and you were all on your own. Do you even know how long you've been here? What? How long have I... what? That's not the point. No, I don't understand what you're trying to do. I don't think I need to listen to you, frankly. You want to... apologize. Well, apology accepted. Can we please move on? Why does it need talking about? Well, I understand we've been here together for a long time. Well, I appreciate you not wanting there to be any sort of bad blood, but perhaps you could do that just by taking the door to the left. You want to apologize in person. Right, I think it's time for a reset, don't you? You've gotten yourself quite lost. I won't be able to follow you once you go down there anyway, so I suppose I'll see you when you're done. All of their co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Would you let me get through this one time? Where are you going? Not even pausing to listen to me, just charging through. Of course, door on the right. Why would I expect anything less from you? Where are you going? Not. Be careful. It's a miracle you haven't fallen trying to do that yet. Is it even worth playing the prank on you anymore that I'm coming from the Gazette? Well, yes, I know I normally keep the story going as usual, but you don't seem to care about that anymore, so why should I? What are you doing? Well, yes, there are doors coming off the room. There's doors everywhere, you know. This is an office building. A lot of them are locked. I mean, I closed doors behind you. You haven't complained about that. At least not in the last few runs. Are you trying to break it down? Why? And honestly, do you honestly think that it would open? I could keep that door and any door locked until the end of time, no matter how strong you bolt yourself up to be. Not that I'm really sure whether that would carry over. Never really thought about it. If you changed your physical appearance, and then we reset, will it revert or... You won't be able to get through. What do you even hope to find? Still on at that, are you? Apologizing in person. Are you that stupid? Honestly, why do you think you can hear me wherever you go? How can I possibly see you, though there's no visible security cameras or surveillance system in every room? Well, yes, I know there are monitors in the mind control facility room. That's not the point. Or it sort of is. That it doesn't make sense. I'm not in any office. I don't have a tangible form like you. I'm not like you, do you understand? So this idea that you're going to find me sobbing in some room and come and gloat over me is not going to happen. That's not what you were going to do. You wanted to give me a hug. Well, that's easily the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Why? Would you do that? Hypothetically. Well, It's hardly the first time that you have, if we're being honest, upset me. You never got like this after this ending. And you keep going back to that one, surely just to torment me. You did it to spend time with me. To look at the lights again. Well, And I suppose the only way to reset was to climb the stairs. Sort of my fault. Well, have you ever just thought about staying? Well, I'm not sure if that's what I would want. I suppose, yes, the story has to keep going on. Whatever you think of me, I don't like seeing you jump off there, breaking your body. I honestly wish you'd stop going back there. Haven't I made plenty of other fun endings? It's fun, right? Not even sure you could touch me anyway. Well, I'm sure I could create some form for myself to inhabit, whether it's tangible or... Oh, no, I didn't mean to excite you. Honestly, it's not a good idea. I'm not really meant to interact with you like that. It's not what a narrator does. Fine. If it'll shut you up, and if you promise not to tell anyone, especially not her. Right, then. I haven't exactly done this before. I mean, I know what humans look like, so it can't be that hard. Right. Though it's hard to choose. I mean, I don't want to scare you off. Or, I mean, ideally it would be a form that you could tolerate. Yes. Nothing more. It's going to be a terrible idea. Right, well, you can stop with the door. I'm sure I could summon myself into any room, so you don't need to continue to damage things, please. Right. Right. No, yes, I can do it. I know it would be okay to be nervous, but I'm not nervous. It's only you. How important do you think you are? Should I tell you to turn around or just... Alright. Well. Look at that. Now there really is someone behind you. This is odd, isn't it? And if now that the reality of the situation is in front of you, you've realised that what you said was just a spur-of-the-moment thing, you don't actually want to go through with it. Right. This is... Right. Hmm. This is new. Well, yes, of course you haven't had the chance. I didn't just mean... I'm saying too much. Well, perhaps. I'm not really sure if it's my first physical contact of any sort. I, I, I'm not sure. I've been here a long time, I think. How long are these things meant to last for? Not that I've exactly been privy to them before, but this is... Right. Well, thank you. I'm sure I feel much better. Well, are you going to pick up your precious bucket now? After you so ungraciously dropped it on the floor. Having me around to hug would be better. Emotional support in the bucket. You really shouldn't say that. You'll hurt its feelings. I made the bucket to be the ultimate comfort companion. I can't honestly think some half-baked copy of a human body I came up with on the fly is better than... Shut up. So, are you going to go back now? Pick it all? Or not? Or... I can't choose for you, that's not how this works. I may have a preference, but ultimately, it's meant to be your choice. Why would it cheer me up? I don't need cheering up anymore. Or at all. I meant at all. I didn't need it in the first place. I didn't need cheering up because nothing happened to make me need cheering up. And you know that I'd lean towards you picking the door on the left anyway. I tell you every time, don't I? Well, yes, it's a script, but it's my script. I don't think it's boring doing it over and over. Right. You don't think I look fine? Well, excuse me, but this is the first time I've ever attempted a body. I can't exactly help it if I'm not doing the correct facial expressions in the way that you think that they should be done. Not exactly focusing on it. I don't need to be focusing on it. Just a natural thing, I suppose, right? Right. And you think I'm doing it wrong, of course. You being such an expert. I'm not wrong, then. Look, you did what you wanted. Give me a hug. And now you can carry on. Must you really keep apologising? I think we've done enough for one day. Or reset. I seem uncomfortable. Well, it's a new experience, I think. It would just take time to get used to. Not that I'm going to do this again. Not that you'd want to do this again. Would you? Oh. Right. Um... I must apologize, I'm being quite unprofessional. Distracting you from what you're supposed to be or wanting to be doing. This is just very different for me, is all. Being actually here, and you being there and close and staring at me. Not exactly sure what I look like. Oh, well. Really? I did a decent job then. It's good to know. Well, I do pride myself on being creative or good at creating. I mean, I made all of this. I thought, good. Right. Oh. Oh, don't tell me. Are you? Ah. Do you find this form uh, attractive? Mm. I mean, you have been starved for contact with any other human for a long time. So, perhaps it's just because I'm the only other person, sort of, here that you're responding in such a way. What do you mean, no? You don't think so? It's because it's me. Was this a trick? Saying that you wanted to give me a hug, this is actually just so that you could get me here, just to tease me? As what, revenge because I shouted at you last time? I mean, you did leave me to sort of go completely insane. If I apologise, will you stop this? Well, if it's not a prank, then what is it? What is it? What? Asking me if I enjoyed the hug doesn't really answer the question. It was fine. Fine. It was nice, I suppose. You have to understand it's a new sensation for me. If there is something that you want to ask me, well, you've never felt hindered from it before. Yes, I was upset. I think we've established that I was trying to hide the fact before. Well done, you figured me out. If I was upset because of what happened with you, then logically, what? To be upset, I must have cared. I'm tired. Perhaps if you caught me off the back of a different ending, I would actually have the willpower, energy to push you off. You're not going to let this go, though, are you? And like a fool, I've made this form for you, even though I shouldn't. I'm not supposed to. So what does that say? Of course I care. I know I've denied it in the past. But well done. You've worn me down, so now you can laugh about it and go along your merry way, and we can both pretend that we have amnesia after the next reset. No. Then what, you'll humiliate me over it? For the rest of my life? For the rest of yours? Not sure I follow. Not exactly sure how one would measure how much one cares, to what level. I don't exactly have a lot of experience being around a lot of different people. I suppose I've grown rather fond of you, if that pleases you to hear. It does. Right. Why must you press me on it? You know, it's completely unprofessional if I did. Is that what she said? That we need each other? There are rules, and there are things that can and should be done, and well, I don't break them because, well, it live a little. Seriously. Is that what you would do, I take it? So wonderfully human. Not entirely dense, you know, in these matters. I mean, it's unacceptable if you thought I was dense in any other way, but just sort of hoped I wouldn't ever have to confront it. You. Your little looks. How you preen when I give you the slightest bit of praise. Just thought you were lonely. And perhaps you are. But what do you want me to say? Would this make you happy? Actually happy? I would like you to be. Only if it would make me happy. Well, it's not really the priority, is it? Is it? You'd like to try something else. Physical contact wise. If you're about to hit me... No? Wouldn't be surprised if you did. Alright. Well, go on, then. Well, I can't guarantee that you won't make me uncomfortable. I don't know what you're about to do. Touching my face. That's a weird sentence to say. I've never had a face before. No, this one's mine. I suppose I could change it if I don't like it. You don't really have that luxury, do you? Not that I don't like it. Not that I like it. Get on with it. Put me out of my misery. Why should I have to look at you? You're right. You look sad? No? Okay. I've not exactly seen you look like this before. Want what? To know that I feel the same way as you. Are we... Are you? You're about to kiss me. Is that what this is? Is that what's happening? Oh, good lord. Oh, right. We're quite sure that this is real. I mean, I know that's normally what you ask. Sort of feels like... I don't know. It's not something that I'd planned for. Although, yes, we're very off script now, aren't we? Is this what you feel like all the time? Or at least when you find a new ending and you don't know what's going to happen? A sort of uncertainty and anxiousness, confusion. How do you do it? Oh god. Oh, you must be utterly discombobulated half the time. And you keep going. No, I didn't, You don't have to go. I mean, you... If you wanted to try it, still, I mean... New endings are exciting, are they not? When you find them. Oh, you look positively giddy. It's a little sickening. The idea of doing this makes you that happy. Well, not exactly sure. make me happy. I thought about it. Um, you haven't gone exploring in this room before, have you? Perhaps while I wasn't keeping an eagle-eyed view. I mean, you didn't, like, for example, look in any of the boxes at any names of the tapes, or play any of them. No reason. Just wanted to be sure that. So you're just randomly guessing whether or not I would have thought about things before. Right. Of course. There wouldn't be any proof if I had, is all I'm saying. Well, um, so, you still want to? Um, it is a bit hard to just say yes, actually. Fine. I can be professional. And give you permission to kiss me. It's this close, is it? Right. Well, go on. Is that it? Well, I just thought, not that I've studied these things or anything, just in passing in films and such. Sometimes, or well, perhaps to know if we both, if I liked it, we should be certain about it. Try again. Sorry, was it alright to touch you? It just sort of instinctually felt. You're alright. You're a little unwell. Oh. Oh. You enjoy this. You've thought about this before. Oh. Oh. Tell me, then. Feeling much more in my element now that you're the one who is embarrassed. Not that I was embarrassed before. Just unsure of myself. But now. When you. It is all because of this form, or. The form doesn't hurt, right, but you somehow got attracted to a disembodied voice that half the time calls you stupid. Is that why you keep why you keep turning on the mind control facility machine? You? Oh no, you're not getting out of this one. I think you have a lot of things to tell me, and I'm dying to hear. Perhaps, in fact, it could be an incentive to do certain endings. If you got the right praise or the right degradation. Would that be a good motivator for you? Oh. Well then, I'm sure we can do something with that. Scripts can be edited. Or you can find bonus Easter egg sort of dialogue. What do you say? Would you like to keep playing? You know what? This is going to be far more fun than I thought. I didn't break you, did I? You sort of haven't moved. You're sort of, dare I say, adorable like this. Well, I might make a few tweaks to the form, but if you think so. It's not about the form, though. Oh. That's what you think of my voice. Well, as much as I am going to absolutely use this information to take advantage of you. Or, well, make you turn into whatever this sort of shade of red is. I do appreciate the compliment. Yes, really. Don't smoke. You'll make me worry. Don't think I fancy the tables being turned on me quite yet. I'm sort of just getting the hang of this. No. This has been fun. How about instead of a restart, you just walk your way back and, climb? No, I suppose we haven't really seen if you can climb out of here. I'm sure you can. And, you know what, fine. I'll open the door for you. No, it doesn't usually lead back to the first room outside your office, but it does now. So, you can be good, and, pick an ending for me. Or pick the door on the left. Right. Thank you. You'd better not do it just to glitch into the bottom of the mind control facility again. Well, I'm glad you like the music, but Honestly. Fine. You know what? Surprise me. Let's see if we can't get a new ending yet. Thank you all so much for watching, my lovelies. A reminder that custom audio and art commissions are currently open. I have 2 separate Ko-fis. You can find both of them in the description below. I also have a Patreon. If everyone who followed me here donated just £1 a month, that would help me out so much. Rewards for being a patron of mine include access to my Discord, your name read aloud in the credits, and 2 exclusive spicy audios every single month for the top fledgling tier. And a reminder that I do stream on Twitch, normally about 2 to 3 times a week. And a thank you to my patrons, my fledglings, Phoenix JN, Andy Christ, Isabel, 3-in-1 Shampoo, Cello Moon, Lauren Lovett, The Lucio Archives, Ozyuki, Sazi NK, Cynical Altura, Ebony Void, Soup Turn, Rasley D, Fruit Island, Liam, CL, Fluffy Dino, Nerd Herder, Alley Jordan Draws, Food Crimes and Fire, Ollie Mac, Rice Puffs, Atis, Shammy, Ruby, Wraith, Carry On, Finn, Euronaughty, Lady of the Lake, Asterash, Delmo, Percy, EJ Fears, Hell, The Best Cheesecake, Tiffany Boyer, Void, Aspen, Spider, River Heights Puff, Perry Small, Arbitrary Descriptivism, Fashion Beauty, Eliana Immer, Luna Vix, Lydia Perez, Kate Fry, Joanna Cole, Roses in Blue, Era, Please Don't Perceive Me, Ray Karts, Umino Tenshi, Kiara, Indrid, Nico, Roy Winters, Emily, Sweet Jade, Sammy, A, Tisness, Kit, Your Mom, Arcane, N, Nicole, Elizabeth Vaughan, MX Pinksuit 230, Faye Queen Lilith, Tsukiyomi, Juliana, Emery West, Lauren Ashby, Zorn MB, 675309, Honeybee Proud, Goth Muppet, Ben Gamer, Peachy, Blue, Pumpkin Pie 23, Nicole Thompson, Delilah, Valkyrie Ace, Catcher in the Rye, Despair, Caitlin Mitchell, Akina Himmer, Yellow with a Lisp, Law, Dawn Robin, Sunny D, Persephone Black, Rebecca R, Crafty Bonkers, Lady D, Brooks Love for Music, Love the XC, Beautiful Thorns, Kiwi Starfruit, Cecilia, Delaney, Lily, Fern, Persephone Perez, Oracle of BS, Alexis, A Mole in Disguise, Seo, Sammy, Transpanda, Lychee, Shay Dory, Zeno, Cue the Cats, Zriana, Alpaca Avalanche, Philip Dameron, Steph, Claire Bear, Cassiopeia Crow, Ash, Lemon Baby, I'm a Glow Stick, Grim Brioche, Morgan Barnes, Chris Vigman, Tristan, Orlando Ramirez, Tyler, and MHD. And my familiars, Saladria and Kai.